Stop it! You're going to hurt someone!
That's the point, isn't it?
What are you saying? Did you just curse your brother? On purpose?
Course he did. How else am I gonna know what it feels like? That was jelly legs, yeah?
Quite right, brother. Was it painful?
Curse weren't, but the fall were definitely a discomfort. Standing seems to be too difficult. Course, legs have gone all wobbly.
Excellent. All right then, let's get you back on your feet.
I don't understand. I thought you were dueling.
Hear that, Fisher? This one thinks that were a proper duel.
Haven't been in many duels, have you? Not supposed to stand there and let your opponent have a free shot.
We know how dueling works.
Maybe so, maybe not. Either way, you won't be ready when the time comes to fight. Not like my brother and I. Together, we're practically unstoppable.
That's right. We got experience. Know all the best curses, jinxes and hexes too, and what they feel like.
How else you supposed to know if you're getting better at it? More it hurts, more powerful it is.
That's barbaric!
It's not. It's a matter of trust. I trust my brother, and he trusts me. Ain't that right, brother?
Yes, brother. It's like father said. Trust each other and no one else. That's how we do.
You see? Trust.
I don't have to curse my friends to know who to trust. Maybe if you tried making a few more friends yourself, you'd understand that.
We prefer to attack. If you're always on the defensive, you'll never win a duel. That's just common sense.
I don't think that's right.
No? Perhaps a demonstration is in order.
Fine. A duel it is.
You alright, brother?
I'm fine. And this isn't over.
That was fun. Hopefully that'll teach those two that it's good to practice a few defensive spells. Do we really want them to be better at dueling? Oh, right. Though they may have a point. What do you mean? Well, in a battle, it would be helpful to have allies who know how to cast curses, especially if there are two of them. In that case, we better make sure we get on their good side. Nebulous. Bewitched snowball. A pugno.
I'll get you for this.
Right. Today's practical exam should be quite simple. You'll be repotting the Dittany in front of you and choosing the correct new growing medium. Points will be given for both speed and accuracy. Is everyone ready?
Ready. Ready, Professor.
Excellent. All right. Begin. My poor plants. Who did this? No one answers? In that case, detention. All of you.
All of us? But we didn't do anything. It was all Cassandra.
Do you have any proof?
No.
Well then, detention. Whoever was responsible will have to think long and hard about what they've done. And the rest of you can think on being more careful around living things. Class dismissed.
I just don't understand her. Some days she's so mean, other days she's almost nice. But this...
This was a step too far.
The worst? You really think she's bad?
Well, yeah. Who else would have hidden a venomous tentacula in our patch?
You can't prove it was her, Daniel. And besides, she's not nearly as bad as some of the bullies in my year.
Who were they?
Slytherins. They made my life a nightmare.
What did they do?
Too much to say, but I shouldn't gossip. And I have to get these plants repotted before their roots dry. On with you, get to your next class.
Who do you think those Slytherins were?
I don't know, but if they were worse than Cassandra, I almost don't want to find out.
It's not fair. We shouldn't be in here. This was all Cassandra's doing.
You heard Professor Longbottom. We don't have any proof.
We don't need proof. Why would we hide a tentacula in our own trough? We know it was Cassandra. It's always her. Besides, you know how much she loves venomous tentacula.
Oh, I know. I've heard her talking to her plants like they're pets. Then again, I've heard you talking to your potions the same way.
What's this? Students making merry when they're in detention?
We weren't having fun. Don't worry about that.
Maybe an extra 2 hours of polishing would do it. And then you can clean the toilets.
What? No, that's not fair. We're almost done with all the trophies.
Don't look like it to me. Detention ain't like the old days. Wouldn't see no kids laughing when they're hanging by their toes in the dungeons. Nope, not like the old days at all. Shame, really. Thought we turned a corner with the Inquisitorial Squad.
The what?
Inquisitorial Squad. Head Mistress Umbridge's brilliant idea. Now she had vision. Knew that students needed to be put in their place.
But what did the Inquisitorial Squad do?
Kept other students in check. Important to have a man on the inside. Mostly Slytherins, including 3 of the best this school has ever seen. Enough talking. Back to work, or it's scrubbing the dungeons for the 2 of you.
I wonder if those are the same Slytherins Professor Longbottom was talking about.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm just glad they're not at school anymore.
Same here. But aren't you just a little curious? A group that notorious, even now they're still talked about?
Yeah, for being cruel.
Still, I think we should do some research to find out who they were. And I think I know right where to check.
You do?
Filch mentioned an Umbridge. I bet she'd know more.
Well then, looks like we'll have to find out more about her. I don't get it. She was a headmaster, right? So why isn't her portrait anywhere?
It doesn't make any sense. It's like they've erased all memory of her.
Hello, you two. What are you doing in the halls in this hour? It's nearly bedtime.
We were searching for Professor Umbridge's portrait, but can't find a thing. Did you know her?
Why would you be researching her?
We were trying to find out more about those bullies you mentioned. Filch mentioned Umbridge's Inquisitorial Squad. We figured it might be the same group, but we can't find note of them anywhere.
For good reason. That was a dark time in Hogwarts history.
What happened? Those Slytherins sound like real nasty characters.
They were. 3 of them. Draco Malfoy, Vincent Crabbe, and Gregory Goyle. They stalk these halls like they own the place. Biggest bullies I've ever seen. Never saw one without the others. On their own, they weren't particularly terrible. But together...
Nebulous. Stupefy. Bewitched Snowball.
Do you know who my father is?
Wow, they sound worse than Cassandra.
Cassandra might have a few sharp edges, but Malfoy and his gang were nothing but malice and spite. Even sided with you-know-who during the Battle of Hogwarts. At least, at first.
No way! I can't believe anyone at Hogwarts would side with him.
Like I said, dark days. But even Malfoy came around in the end. He sided with Harry Potter and his allies. He helped turn the tide of the battle.
He redeemed himself? Really?
Really. Even the worst bullies have something to make them human. Remember that. Now, off to bed with you. Trust me, you do not want a second detention with Filch.
Well, I guess it's one mystery solved.
Even if Malfoy turned to good at the end, I think I'm glad he and his friends aren't at Hogwarts anymore. I'll take Cassandra and her snark any day over them.
Well, this is where Hagrid said to meet him. Did he tell either of you what this was about?
No, he seemed very secretive. He said he wanted to introduce us to someone. I hope it's not some great beast, but knowing Hagrid...
I'm sure it's nothing dangerous, but knowing Hagrid... Right, it could be anything. Hopefully it's not too dangerous. Oh my! It's a giant! What do we do?
Running away comes to mind.
Lottie, what are you doing? It's all right. I don't think he means us any harm. Hello there. My name is Lottie. What's your name?
Hagar?
Your name is Hagar? That's interesting, because we have a professor named Hagrid.
Hagar?
Oh, that's not your name. You're looking for Hagrid too. He told you to meet him here, didn't he?
Hagar?
I can't believe Hagrid sent us to meet a giant.
I don't know. He doesn't seem dangerous, does he? He seems a bit like a child. You can see it in his eyes.
A very big child, maybe. But I still wouldn't get too close, Lottie.
It's all right. You can wait with us. I'm sure Hagrid will be here soon. Would it be all right if I drew your picture? Lottie, look out! No, hold still, please. Thank you.
I can't believe Lottie just defeated a giant with a feather.
Pretty sure it'd take more than a quill if this one was in a bad mood. Of course, if he was on your side. A Pugno. Nimbus 2000. Bewitched Snowball. Inflatus. A Pugno. Nimbus 2000. There, all done. What do you think? I think he likes it, Lottie.
Hate to imagine if he didn't.
Oh, good. You met me brother.
Brother? Hagrid, he's a giant.
Grob? Well, yeah, but he's just a little fella. Run to the litter, in fact. Which is why I brought him to live with me. Safer that way.
Safer for who?
Well, him, of course. Other giants were picking on him. Well, that's beautiful, isn't it, Groppy? Looks like you've made 4 new friends. I knew this was a good idea.
Someday, Hagrid, one of your good ideas is going to be the death of me.